The right side is Bigelow.
That was out too. They're trying to go for that line shot to get it. Both hitters on the outside pins are trying to get around those blockers, so it's really challenging. When you see that big block, you're looking to get around it. So you've really got to be precise with where you hit the ball.
The baby giraffe, Sarah Martin, still serving. I think we might call her that for the remainder of this match. She serves up an ace.
An ace. Martin's on a roll here in this set. She's really been firing up some great hits with a lot of power on them.
That's Martin's second ace of the morning. They call her the giraffe because, like you said earlier, when she was young and came into the gym as a freshman, kind of didn't have full control of all of her limbs and everything. And now, as a senior headed to James Madison, really has her going as a setter and able to play offense as well.
Yes, she's definitely gotten control and has amazing ball control now as a senior. So a cute story about her, just knowing that.
She's got a player into the net. Ran into the awning. That's Natalie Novak. She went down.
It was a net call on Trinity, I believe, and now we've got a player down.
Novak was going for the ball, kind of stumbled under the net and then hit that pole and post that keeps the net up. Thankfully, she's now up on her feet.
It seems like she probably rolled over her ankle. She's got 2 ankle braces on, and at the net, it's a very dangerous game. You've got blocking and hitting, and you've got feet, and you can come down on someone else's foot or hit and roll the other way. So she's still in the game.
In a state title match like this, you want to stay on the match. If you're good to go, want to stay in there.
Yep, you're not leaving that court.
That's the second wacky-looking service error for Cardinal Gibbons in this match.
It looked like she was going for that short serve, that short floater ball, and it just was a little too short.
Chiefs head coach Catherine Reaver can't be happy with the service errors that her team has had.
A great dig by Tutton in the backcourt.
After getting out to a 4-point lead here in this third set, Trinity Catholic now trailed by 1. Shoemaker set up Chris Eiserman there.
A great attack by Eisman. She comes in, does her job at the net, power it down on the outside. Shameless swings, just all over, going for the ball.
Atkinson there, Shoemaker now over cross court to Tutton, who takes it off the block and gets herself another kill.
A really great play by Tutton, and you can see she knows exactly what she's doing, because what she lacks in size, she has got at the net. She jumps up and she plays off the top of the block.
Kept up somehow by the Chiefs and in play. We'll see what the Celtics can do with it now.
A great middle attack by Trinity. They called a double on Cardinal Gibbons. An awesome rally. Everyone's picking up those tips, and now those tips, you can see both sides doing it.
(9-7) after being down by 1. Trinity Catholic then storms back to take a 2-point lead themselves here in this third set. We're all tied up 1 set apiece in the Class 4A state championship match. They go in the middle. That one, Molinari couldn't get on top of that one. Just soared it over the net and out.
A little low. I think the set was a little low. Their timing was off, so a little miscommunication, I think, with Cardinal Gibbons there on that.
Drops in perfectly. Leah Drake.
Leah Drake, what a serve. You can see Coach Revis examining the court. He has his hands on his knees, and he is looking to call that play, and she put it right there on the line.
And you can see there that it did land in perfectly. That was actually Julia Ewers got a little bit confused. The 22 and 23 from afar can be a little bit confusing
well, as
with the
a
way
player,
the numbers look.
if you're in that situation, you better play the ball because your coach is not going to like to see it drop on the line.
Exactly.
So that's a hard play, and a reason to call a timeout to kind of regroup and get refocused.
Trinity Catholic here playing for a state championship for the first time ever. New territory for all these girls on Trinity Catholic, never making it to this stage here before, but nerves don't seem to be affecting them so far, as they are now up 11-7 in this third set, and looking good and kind of continuing on the strong play that they played for the majority of the second set.
Yep, we've really got every point making a difference, and a lot of preparation that you can see that both teams have prepared really well.
They go to Molinari in the middle. They needed that, did Cardinal Gibbons.
A great play by Molinari and an awesome set there. She gets up nice and high, and you can see her turn her entire body to get that ball across the court in the spot she wanted.
Trinity Catholic goes in the middle, but is not able to see the results of the kill. That one might have been going wide, but kept in play. Now send over by Tutton. See what Cardinal Gibbons can draw up right here. A wide attack from Natalie Novak.
Great pickups by Trinity Catholic on the court, just fast defense, picking up everything. And you have Macy Evans for Cardinal Gibbons, the libero. She's also pivotal in making some big plays for them.
Kept in play. Great defense by Trinity Catholic. Really can't stress that enough. Coach Revis says first contact is a strong point of the team, but with the speed of a swing like that, there's not much that any type of placement can do.
It was a great ball, and the blocking of Trinity Catholic was just off there in timing, and so Molinari had open range, and she puts the ball away every time.
O'Clory back to serve as the Chiefs are down by 3. All kept in play there by Weber.
And another double called on Cardinal Gibbons there in the set. As a setter, sometimes you're in motion, you're running, and you just got to keep your hands up. And if you can't get there, you've got to bump set it just to be sure.
Molinari tried to be smart with that one, but Ryan Tutton absolutely kills that one.
So the Ryan Tutton kill down the line, a beautiful set. She is up, perfect timing, puts it in that spot. And Macy Evans couldn't get it up. What a great approach and attack by Tutton.
See if Molinari can answer. She does.
And there was a touch on the ball.
Now Molinari back to serve. Miscommunication, free ball opportunity for Cardinal Gibbons. Where do they go? They go to Restrepo.
They shoot the ball out to the side. So that was a good play by Sarah Martin. She did a little shoot set out to the outside and puts it right down.
Out to Tutton again. The attack does not land in.
Yeah, she jumped up really high that time, but just went over, tried to go over the block, hit that deep court, and it was long. So as you can see, Cardinal Gibbons is coming up in points here, and you can tell that there's really everybody going for these big plays.
This time, it's Nikki Restrepo.
Nikki Restrepo. The blockers have got to push back in Trinity's block. She gets up. She really plays right between their hands.
Overpass kill opportunity. This time, Sarah Martin doesn't waste any time and puts that one down promptly.
What a ball. I mean, she attacked that, and those are some of the most exciting plays to tie up the game here. Straight down. I think that was not way before the 10-foot line, and it bounced up, and you see her excitement just so pumped up. Now you've seen a complete rhythm change, momentum change. Cardinal Gibbons is just on fire.
We mentioned the 4A champions over the last 5 seasons a little bit earlier ago, and just take a look at it. It's been a different winner every year for the past 5 seasons. PK Young, the most recent winner of the 4A state title, but they won it all yesterday for Class 3A. You see Cardinal Gibbons down there in 2010. That was the last time that they won a state championship. They're looking to get back in the winner's circle here. Bishop Moore also listed on there. They are no longer playing in 4A. They're in 5A. So a lot of times with the way classifications go, it's hard to win back-to-back titles because in the same classification, because you might be moving every year.
And looking at that board and all those schools, you've got so much tradition with those programs, so much depth in their players and programs for years, 20-plus years of volleyball.
Ryan Sutton serving for the Celtics, up by 1. The swing.
A great dig there by Weber of Martin's ball.
Back row attack from Sutton, dug up. Kept in play once again by Weber. Great dig opportunity for the Chiefs. Now on the right side, the swing from Bigelow. Both teams not wanting this ball to hit the ground.
This might be the best rally so far. This is
great defense. Everyone all over the court. Pushed back by Garcia.
And net call. I didn't see the net call there. I didn't see her in the net, but she pushed the ball. A great rally overall. Great effort on both teams. Now it's tie game. You got to just let it all go.
All, so race to 25. That one is wide. Cardinal Gibbons now takes the lead. Where would they go on this one? They go in the middle to Garcia. Not much power behind that swing, but a lot of power from Perlman, but blocked at the net. Weber tried to make the diving effort for the dig, but she wasn't there in time.
A great effort, but a great spot put on the floor by Bailey Perlman. She gets up, she looks for that cross court, the block. We've got a great dig there, and then she comes back and hits it again and scores. The transition time for Cardinal Gibbons on and off the net is very impressive. I mean, they can...
Tough block by Sarah Martin. That back row attack, Sutton couldn't get much behind it, and Sarah Martin sent it right back down.
And that is a roof right there. What a roof. She's got both hands up. Boom. Straight down. Great play by Sarah Martin.
Onto the floor was Leah Drake to keep that one in play. Lauren McMurray kept that one up. But then an attack error, and Cardinal Gibbons started to slowly go away. They're on a 4-0 run right now.
So look at how quickly this game has changed from the beginning of the set. It's just changing every time, every point.
What are you seeing that's happening differently to now allow Cardinal Gibbons to be in the position that they're in right now?
They're just playing flawless at the net. They are really attacking it and really focused on the net, and they've had some great backcourt digs. I mean, both teams are giving their all-out effort. Some of the plays in the middle, I know that Coach Revis is really wanting his blocking and his net game to be a little better. Some of the errors at the net are going to have to be eliminated to stay in. You know, you can't have the net calls, just like you can't have the service errors. So both coaches are going to be on their team to just focus and play the best ball that they can. and try to stay in system. You know, you're going to have those balls. If someone goes for it, you better get there and get the second ball.
And then the ace from Aya Fagunas.
What a great serve, and right out of a timeout, so you've got to really focus behind the line.
Shoemaker on the right side to Bigelow.
And she hits the ball. The block was, it was outside. Yes. The refs were deciding between that call, so it goes to Trinity Catholic.
They go on the right side for Martin. Back set to Bigelow.
She touched it, so that's the touch. The line judge called the touch on the play off the block. Here's the replay, and you can see her arm. So it goes on the tape, but her arm hit it as she was coming down. It was inside the antenna.
They tried to get a little bit sneaky with that one, was Cassie Okori with the set.
And here's where you see Trinity getting momentum, and so Cardinal's going to take a timeout and regroup, and the crowd's getting really wild in here and very loud, and you can tell it's point for point.
Truly is a match of ebbs and flows, back and forth. This one keeps going in the Class 4A state championship match between Cardinal Gibbons and Trinity Catholic. The Chiefs of Cardinal Gibbons take the first set 25-20. Trinity Catholic answers. They take the second set 25-20, and now it's just a 2-point ball game here in this third set with Cardinal Gibbons up 20-18. Ansley, Cassidy, what do you have to say?
I've
so
got to
far?
tell you, both teams are so impressive. They're just playing with all-out heart. You can see it. Nobody is going to let a ball hit the ground, and they're just coming at each other full force. So, you know, anything can happen here.
How crucial is it to win the third set when you are tied up at one match apiece? Because you don't want to be the one to have to then must
dig your way out. I think, you know, I'm looking at the shoes of the players, and it says one way on their shoes, that they've written on their shoes to state, and I think that's what they want. They want to win.
Carly Bigelow, that's whose shoe you were looking at. Yep. She came up with the swing right there.
And so her shoe says one way to state, that she's written on the inside of her shoe. You can just feel it in this arena right now. You can feel it with the crowd. These kids have been preparing for this and are ready.
Coach Revers says that Bigelow has really come into her own as the season's gone down the stretch.
And I can even see that in the game today. She's just gotten better, and she's doing her job on the right side.
That was a great diving effort right there by Tyra Atkinson. A diving effort by Weber was not meant to be after that huge swing from Bailey Perlman.
Bailey Perlman on the right side, she just put so much heat on that ball. It was really hard hit and a great play.
That one's out. Once again, the service line has been a point of struggle for Cardinal Gibbons. After the second set, they had 7 service errors in the match, where Trinity Catholic only had 2, and those service errors have really come at like really important parts of the match to kind of give them a little bit of momentum back to Trinity Catholic.
You are so right, Zach. Those service errors as a coach, it really kills you, because you know this is a call that was a net call on Trinity here. I didn't see it. It looked like a very clean block. I can't see where they were in the net at all.
Macy Evans to serve, the libero. See what Trinity Catholic can serve up here. They go to their star, Ryan Tutton, the kill leader. She's not able to get it done. Great effort right there by Weber. Great.
What a play by Weber.
Nice effort all across the board right here from Trinity Catholic. The slide and the block somehow got there in time by Trinity Catholic.
So
Ryan Tutton.
you can see Ryan Tutton's energy and excitement on that block. She just blocked Danielle Molinari on the backside. A great offensive play by Sarah Martin. It just, you had a double block by Trinity there.
They go to Molinari again. The effort was there from Michaela Gates, but the result was not. And now, just like that, Trinity Catholic facing a set point as Cardinal Gibbons looks to go up 2-1. They'll have several opportunities, will the Chiefs, to try and take home this third set. Shoemaker to Tutton on the outside, tried to drop that one in. Kept up and in play by the Chiefs. Shoemaker over to Tutton again. Diving effort by the Chiefs keeps this one in play. Sent over. Miscommunication as Weber and Julia Ewers run into each other, gives the kill, and the third set to the way of Cardinal Gibbons. They take it 25-21 in the very, very crucial third set as we ended with both teams tied at 1 set apiece. Cardinal Gibbons comes out the winner of the third, 25-21. So now they will have an opportunity to win the match and win the state championship here in the fourth, where if Trinity Catholic is going to win their first ever state title, they will need to take it to 5 sets and win with a 15-point race in the fifth. Don't go anywhere the way this one's gone. I guess it'd be Trinity Catholic's turn to win the set next. We will find out when you come back. Don't leave. Welcome back to the beautiful campus here on UCF at the venue. Trinity Catholic and Cardinal Gibbons in the 4A state championship match. Cardinal Gibbons up 2-1 after taking that third set, 25-21. There's several seniors on both sides of the ball of Trinity Catholic and Cardinal Gibbons who after tonight will see their high school career come to a close, but they will continue to go on and play college volleyball. Amber Weber and Ryan Tutton of Trinity Catholic. USF are Weber and Ryan Tutton going to Georgia Southern. So Weber will be pretty familiar playing in this gym, playing in the American Athletic Conference. So this will be kind of a home away from home for her, playing UCF on the regular. And then on the side of Cardinal Gibbons, several girls going to go play. Bailey Perlman headed to Delaware. Sarah Martin to James Madison. Daniela Molinari also to Cal State Northridge. So a lot of talent here of girls who will go and see their season in volleyball careers continue. Cardinal Gibbons up 1-0. They can win the match if they win this set.
A great block there. That's what Trinity needs, are those big blocks. Great job by Logan Garcia. You see her, she comes right up, both hands up, puts it down.
Ryan Tutton serving. Sarah Martin dug up by Tutton. Once again, playing a little bit of defense. You know her for her offense.
So a double hit there called.
Tutton with the service error there, hit her own player in the back of the head.
I think she was going for that short roll serve over the top of the tape, and it was a little bit low.
A little bit would be an understatement with that one.
Right.
They go in the middle to Garcia. Now on the outside. In play.
Great defense by Molinari and left back.
What an effort there by Jay Jeffrey. Great defense there by Fagunas. Both teams playing great defense at the net and behind. Ultimately the kill.
A great rally there and a great play. Perfect set by Cassie Theodore right there to Martin, and she just put it down. So much power behind the ball. You could just see Logan Garcia trying to push it back, but it had a lot of power.
They go to the right side for Bigelow.
There's a touch on the block there, so the ball goes to Trinity.
Amber Weber, the senior libero we mentioned, she'll be going to USF when her high school career comes to a close after this match. Bigelow once again, that one might have been going out of bounds, but Virginia's kept it in play.
So another double on the hands there. Great dig there by Tutton.
So on the outside for Perlman, can't get anything going. Here's the swing from the Celtics. We've seen a lot of long rallies here in this fourth set, some of the longest we've seen all match. What an effort there by Weber.
So net call on Trinity, but what efforts on both sides. You can see the coverage of the block. Trinity has great coverage on the block. They're all right there ready to pick it up, but just unable to get that.
Shoemaker in the middle for Yates. Cardinal Gibbons with an early 5-4 lead here in the fourth set. Sarah Martin back to serve. Up and ace for herself, her third ace of the night.
And Ryan Tutton taken out after that ace, and we've got Julia Orsi.
Another great serve. It'll be a free ball opportunity for Cardinal Gibbons. We'll see where they go.
So we have Leah Drake in the backcourt, who just made an incredible dig.
And pushed over, still keeps that one in play. Great movement and speed over here on the defense of Trinity Catholic right now. Weber with a great dig as well to keep that one in play. Results in a kill for the Celtics.
A great play by the Celtics there, hitting down the line. You had Molinari in left back. She was right there to dig the ball and just wasn't able to put it up.
What an offering right there by Bailey Perlman. Sends it down the line. The line shot looks great.
That was a great shot by Perlman. She truly jumped up high, elevates over the block, and just swings, and a powerful hit there.
A kill by way of Chris Eisenman, who says non-stop energy is what Coach Revy says she provides to this team.
Eisman does her job and does it well. She plays off the block well. She makes some smart plays as a hitter. Sometimes not as much power, but just really effective.
A block party going on.